We are in a throwaway society where people get rid of stuff all the time. There are garage sales everywhere. There's flea markets all the time. Thrift shops every day. So you can go find just about anything and turn around and sell it, because reselling is not going away. Reselling is here to stay. Well, I get asked a lot of questions and get a lot of comments. And one of the most popular questions and comments is, how many items do I have listed in my eBay store? Or how many items to be able to start selling a lot and earning a profit? Well, we're going to talk about that in today's video. I did have 12 items that sold last night, so we're going to go ahead and start pulling those items. I'm going to tell you where I picked them up at, what I paid for them, and what they sold for, and we're going to answer those questions in today's video. All right, so don't mind the mess down here. This is a working eBay room, so I do have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be walking around. But we're going to come over here to the J2 bin, and J bin is generally where I keep jewelry. But I also have these, and I guess they're not jewelry, but they are something you can wear. So these are Oakland Athletics hat pins. They came from the San Francisco Chronicle. There are probably some giveaways from 2003, and these are some really nice little pins. There's 2 of them, and they sold for $14. I guess that was the time they won the AL West Championship. Good sale. So this next item that we sold is a Sunbelt sports denim jacket, and it's a long jacket. To give you an idea, I'll hang this up here and you can see just how long this is. There's the top, and it goes down to here. It's very long. This is a women's medium large denim jacket, really nice, kind of duster style. This sold for $30 plus shipping, and Kim picked this up for about $2 or $3 at the thrift shop. Denim jackets, denim coats, and denim stuff like this, especially really long ones, they sell for good money. So pick them up when you see them. So I went ahead and grabbed this item because we keep it on the shelf inside the house. And this is a Star Wars Darth Vader Funko Pop, and I hope you're not getting too much of the light reflection. I'll try to keep it so you're not. But this was a Target find. Now this is a sealed brand new, well, I say Target find, I didn't buy it from Target. I actually got this from a garage sale, and I paid $4 for this at the garage sale, but it is sealed and it's in a hard plastic case, and it's a really good Funko Pop. And if you ever come across anything like this at a good price, pick them up. This one sold for $35 plus shipping, so really good find there. The next item is a tote, and I keep it over here. This is where I keep a lot of backpacks and different totes and stuff, and this is what's sold here. So we'll take it back over to the table, and that way you can see it. It's got a little dust. I'm going to get that dust off of there real quick. I'll take it off in a second. But this is a Victoria's Secret bag, and it's a tote bag. It's an overnight bag. It's really nice. And this one, the buyer has $26 all into it. This was a thrift store find, paid $1.99 for it, so that was a really good find for $1.99. And like I said, the buyer has $26 all in on it. Well, the next item that I sold is actually in 2 bins because the buyer bought 2 different things. And the first thing they bought was in this one, and it's really interesting. It's a pack of sorry cards. The next thing they bought was in K2, which is over here, and nope, K1, I think K1. It's this right here. All right. So a lot of you who watch reselling or eBay videos or garage sale eBay videos have probably watched Kevin over at Commonwealth Picker, and he's got another channel called Commonwealth Flipper. And if you've never watched Kevin, he's a really great guy. I met him a couple years ago. He's pretty awesome. And he always talks about selling small things, or he always says, when in doubt, part it out. Well, a while back, I came across a 1992 Sorry game. That it's a board game, and it was already opened. It had its pieces and parts, and I thought it might do pretty good because some well, I don't say vintage games, probably from the 50s or 60s, do pretty good. But I thought, well, 1992, I'll give it a shot. Well, I went ahead and picked it up, didn't comp it out, brought it home, and it really doesn't sell for very much. So what I did was I broke it down into its parts and pieces. I did what Kevin said. So if you're watching, Kevin, this way, I followed what you said and your advice, and I went it out, parted it out. And I've done a lot of that before. But I listed the deck of Sorry game cards and all the parts and pieces, and I had a buyer buy this and the board, and that's all it is a folding Sorry board, game board, from 1992, and it folds up, nice little 10 by 10 square, and the pack of cards. And the buyer bought both of these and paid $22 for them. When in doubt, parted out. Like I said, one of the questions that I get is, how many items do I have listed in my eBay store? Well, let me just say that back here is all my shipping boxes, so there's nothing there that's listed. Over here, I've got some empty tubs. There's nothing listed in here. I've got items that you can see behind me. I've got tubs full of stuff. I've got these tubs full of stuff over here. I've got stuff everywhere. But majority of the stuff is listed. So how many items do I have in my eBay store right now? Well, currently, at the time of this video, I have 790 items listed. But let me explain to you one thing. I just sold one item, and if you watch my videos, you know what I'm about to tell you, is I sold one of these. And you can see there's a bunch of these. This is the little Amdro mosquito bombs, or little tablets, pellets. So I sold this for $8.65. I've been selling a ton of these, but I had 350 listed. Currently, I probably still have whatever's in that box down there, which is probably close to 100. Also understand that inside the house, again, if you watch the videos, you know I came across a great record lot. And I haven't been selling many records lately, but we do sell them. Yeah, we sell them still pretty good. But I came across a big lot of records and cassette tapes, probably a total of, oh, I forget what it was, but like 500 with records and cassette tapes, maybe about 250, 300 records and a ton of cassette tapes. And I've been listing those and selling those. Well, you got to understand that I've been selling a lot of those records. My wife, Kim, she graciously listed all those records for me. So that was like 250 record listings. Like I said, we've sold probably a good 100 or so out of that. So there's still another 150. So between like this, the cassettes, the records, you know, 500 listings as just that really doesn't leave that many items out of the store. So out of this whole part in the store that you see is probably maybe 250 items, things that I pick up at garage sales, thrift shops, flea markets. I pay a couple dollars for, turn around, sell for $20, $30, $40. So you don't really need a lot of items. According to eBay, the average seller that's selling on a daily basis, an average of 268 items listed. So you don't need thousands of items listed, and you don't really need 268. You could do 50 items. It just depends on the type of item you have, the niche, or the item that you're selling and what you're selling it for. You know, if you have 20, 30, 40 items and they're all $100 plus sales, and you can sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them a day, you're making $100 to $500 a day, right? So you don't need a lot listed. It's just what's common, what's popular, what people are buying, or what people are interested in. We are in a throwaway society where people get rid of stuff all the time. There are garage sales everywhere. There's flea markets all the time, thrift shops every day. So you can go find just about anything and turn around and list it and sell it, because reselling is not going away. Reselling is here to stay. Okay, so and next we'll go to what I call the H bin, and the H bin is generally where I keep my hats. That's H for hats. It's easy for me to remember, but this is the H2 bin, and I don't have any hats in there. I do have some other things. So this is H2, and I sold this item here. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take it back over to the table, and then that way I can explain and talk about it a little bit more. All right, when it comes to selling things on eBay like this truck bag, this is the carrier bag. Like I said, it's a saddle bag, it's a carrier bag, and inside is 2 smaller under seat bags. So that's what this here, there's 2 of them inside here. And this is something that I had. A while back, I bought a Trek bike at a garage sale for me. And it came with these little carrier bags and saddlebags. I decided that I wasn't going to use it, that I'm just going to ride the bike. I'm not going to go long distances. It's just to ride a bike and have fun. So I decided to go ahead and turn around and sell these. And I listed these and sold them for $40 plus shipping. Bicycle brand stuff, things with names, like brand names, like this one's a Trek bike, so forth. This was definitely used. You know, it's got a little wear to it. Had it been brand new or something, this could have easily sold for well over $100. But I'm really happy. $40 plus shipping, out the door. Now we'll come over here to the P shelf, and I sold this box here. All right, so this box, let's take it back over to the table. I'll explain a little bit about this. I'm not going to open it up, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. All right, so this box here marked P124. Well, that's my own custom SKU, so I can find the box. But inside this box is a sharper image watch winder for anybody that has perpetual watches, ones that you have to walk around and they're self-winding watches. Well, this is an electronic self-winding watch machine. But I picked this up for $5 at a thrift shop, and this. So I wanted to show you, this was my actual listing for the sharper image design watch winder. And as you can see, it sold for $35 plus shipping. And down at the bottom in my description of the listing, I put an actual YouTube video showing that it was working. So not only do I have the listing description, but I also have a YouTube video where if somebody clicked on it, this is what they saw. Have you ever had a self-winding watch that quit working because you haven't worn it for a few days? Well, this is the Sharper Image Design Watch Winder model SI312. And this is a really easy product to use. It comes out, so you're able to use it with electricity or C batteries, either way. And you can set it to automatically rewind at 12 minutes, 9 minutes, 6 minutes, or 3 minutes, an hour. And all this does is just slide in here, and it's that simple. Take it out, open up the little flange, take your watch, put it on the winding mechanism, place your watch back inside, and in this case we're going to plug it in, and when we plug it in, it starts winding. So when it comes to selling things, if you're just starting off on eBay, you can go around your house and find plenty of things to sell, or look in your garage, toolbox, jewelry box, anywhere. In fact, this is some tools that I had, a bunch of stuff that's lying around that I'm not going to use. And this, I actually had a food saver that I came across, that I bought at a garage sale, that came across with a whole bunch of bags, so I was making sure it worked. So what I did was I took my tools, put it in that food saver bag, and just sucked all the air out of it. So that's why it's in a food saver bag. But anyway, listed them. I went ahead and took an offer, got $15 for it plus the shipping. And like I said, this is stuff that was just lying around the house. So just go around, look for things that you don't get any enjoyment out of, that you don't use anymore, and take it and list it and sell it on eBay and make a profit. So turning my eBay room into a growing business was real simple, just by selling stuff around my own house. In fact, one of the things I just sold was something that I had. And I've got several packages of these right here. These are screen fasteners. I picked up a whole case, or not case, I picked up a box of 6 of these screen fastener packages, and I was going to use them for my own house, but they're the wrong size. When I looked online, they're selling for pretty good money. So like I said, I probably paid maybe, I don't know, $3 a package for this, and I had 6 of them. Well, I've been selling them, and this one sold for $8.49 plus shipping. So I am making a profit off of them. All right, so I sold a belt buckle, and it was in a video that I showed about 3 or 4 months ago, where I bought 5 belt buckles, $5 a piece. I sold 2 out of the 3. The third one just sold. So it's inside here, and in fact, it's right there. This was a real pretty belt buckle. This is a Pinto. It's a black and white horse, enameled horse on nickel silver belt buckle. It is signed on the back. It says nickel silver, and it says Western. It was the maker of it. It's really nice detail. And the buyer has $20 all in on this. I think they paid $3.50 shipping. So this was the leaser of the 3 that I found for value, but still, that is a really good price, and I'm glad that it sold. All right, the next item that I sold is in my media lot, and it actually came out of the cassette tape buy that I had. Now, this is not a cassette tape, it's a DVD set. And this is it right here. It's Dale Earnhardt, directed by Paul Newman, or narrated by Paul Newman. And it's Dale Earnhardt number 3. It's a nice racing stuff right there. This is a complete 6-disc set. It's in a collector's tin, and you would think that this has been worth a lot of money, but it's not. The sold comps on these are real horrible. I listed it, and this sold for $10 plus shipping. So those are all the items that sold in today's video, and I just want to give you a couple of quick facts. First of all, the first fact that I said earlier in the video, the average eBay seller that sells on a constant basis has an average of only 268 items in their store. But that doesn't mean you have to have 268 items listed. That just means you have to have good quality items. You could have 10 items, 100 items, 1,000 items, but as long as you've got good quality items that people want to buy, you're going to sell just fine. The other fun fact is, did you know that 80% of the items sold on eBay are all brand new and only 20% are used? But I can show you all day long that used items will sell all day long. So don't take that to heart, because there's a lot of big businesses out there, a lot of chains, a lot of brand names, and a lot of other people that buy big lots of brand new stuff to turn around and resell. So that's why it says 80% of the items that sell on eBay are new. And another quick fact, that just to tell you that when it comes to selling, eBay started off as an auction platform, but to this date, 88% of the items that sell on a buy it now listing. Only 12% of the items sold on eBay in a fiscal year, in the last fiscal year, was auction items. So when it comes to selling your items, if you're thinking about, should I do auctions, should I do buy it now, or how should I do it? Do what's best for you, but just understand that a lot of people want those items when they go, just like you go to a grocery store or wherever you go, you want that item now, and that's what a lot of people are doing. They want to buy those items now. They don't want to wait for the time for an auction. But if you have a good item, one that you know that can increase price, or you don't know the true value of it, you just know it's worth some money, throw it up on auction, let it go as high as it can go, and let it get the highest bidder. Well, I hope you got a lot of good information out of today's video, and like I know you did. So go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll till next time, take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye-bye.